There's been some drama lately involving League's most famous troll commenter and a certain duck, but that's not what I'm here to talk about. I want to talk about the fact that vvvortic's popularity is a reflection on League of Legends. It's a reflection on the League of Children that we all play with. If this League of Children did not exist, then Vortic would be nothing. He'd just be a random guy. He'd be nobody. But instead, he's been able to amass over 10,000 followers just by making troll comments. Comments that rise to the top of basically every video he comments on. Comments that are so popular that he spawned countless imitators, which also rise to the top a lot of the time. So what I want to talk about is, why does he have such a large following? How has he been able to amass 10,000 followers despite making such toxic comments? And I think the answer is twofold. I think that the first part is that there's a large group of people that are unable to recognize sarcasm in the form of text, or maybe even in the spoken form, unless you explicitly say sarcasm/s or cap or whatever you feel like saying to make it known to them that you're not being serious. And the second camp is the group of people that see the first group of people and they give Vortic respect for being able to successfully troll the first group of people. And Vortic himself continues and keeps doing what he does because he has that first group that do not recognize he's not being serious. They have that first group that seriously hates him because they think he's being legitimate. He's actually said it himself that were he to no longer receive any hate, he would no longer make videos or make comments because the whole point of what he does is to receive hate. That's the whole point of a troll. The troll is merely trying to get fed. That's all a troll ever wants. In regards to this uberdanger thing specifically, I fault the Reddit community as much as I fault Vortic, because were they to not take what he's saying seriously, were they able to recognize what he's saying as facetious and not to be trusted, then this thing would not have blown out of proportion like it did. Had they not fed the troll, Vortic would have received no attention for this, uberdanger would have received no attention for this, and I wouldn't be making this video. By the way, if you don't know what happened, Vortic posted some personal information about Uber that he got from a Skype call, and all sorts of things happened. Anyway, the point I'm trying to make is that so long as there are people to feed the troll will continue to exist. Any good troll video should have at least 20% dislike rate, because any good troll video should be able to feed on people that are unable to recognize it as sarcasm or satire, whatever the troll is trying to get across, which will in turn make that other 80% of people, or however many people, like it, not just because of what the troll is saying, but because the troll was able to successfully bait people and get fed. So you might be saying, well, aren't I just feeding the troll by making this video? And the answer is probably yes. But if Vortic does decide to comment, the question he's got to be asking himself is, do I want him to do that? Am I merely trying to leech off him in the same manner that he leeched off of other YouTubers? And if I am, and he does comment, then he will have played into my hands, which is something that a troll must never do. But if he doesn't, then that means I've outwitted him, which a troll must never admit to, and not posting would be an admittance of that if he sees this video. To sum up this video though, if you think Vortic is scum, that's because you're scum. And there are a lot of other people who are scum. And Vortic is merely a reflection on you. He is the culmination of all that scum coming together and forming one entity. And just from his own words, if he were to no longer receive hate, then he would stop making videos. So if you want him to go away, then you just need to go back to the age-old adage, don't feed the troll.